Good morning, it's Monday. My son's graduating from 5th grade today. Come on, let's go. Happy graduation. Hi. Good morning. It is actually Saturday. I did not film much this week because it was kind of a quiet week. Harper, I went to her dietitian appointment with her mom and my sister and my mom. We learned all about keto, which she's on the modified Atkins diet, but it's basically keto. Like, she has to go into ketosis. She has to have a super high fat diet. No grains, like low carb for sure, but they don't even want us to give her any grains, like breads at all. When I do have her, she's so out of it, you wouldn't even recognize her. And I don't want to depress you by showing you like how sad she looks. It's all of the medication, I think, just really making her slurry. I had her one day and she was just fully like falling on her. She couldn't even stand, but she wanted to stand. So I took her on a long walk and we stayed at the park for a little bit, and I just needed her to rest because she's not functional. She's much better now since when I had her, but she's still having seizures every day. The diet's supposed to take up to a month or longer to really kick in. Her health is poor, but we're hopeful that this diet will really help. My kids are still in school. Actually, when you're watching this, they will be finishing up. So they actually have they don't finish until next week, which is probably this week that you're now watching it in. They will finish and finally start their summer vacation. But they did have, Kainoa had his 5th grade graduation ceremony already. So he's gonna go into middle school, which is crazy. Lena had her 8th grade graduation celebration already, and she's gonna go into 9th grade. So I'm gonna have 2 high schoolers and a middle schooler. I don't feel old enough for such grown children, but here I am, old enough. Today is Saturday and I'm actually heading to meet up with Marci, who's camping at the ocean, and I'm gonna spend one night camping with her and her husband in their trailer. So let's go do that. She's already got breakfast cooking.
I'm so nervous.
Why?
Because I hate opening these.
You always do them.
And you always do that?
Handsome little devil.
I was like, I'm gonna have to put makeup on because Kathy's filming.
I told you, this is not the time to start the no makeup deal.
No, I know. Really, none of them are. Whenever you're with me,
I'll
none
always
of them
have a camera.
Yeah.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Thank you for letting me come on your adventure.
Thanks for coming. This is gonna be wonderful.
Cheers, Ryan. Ryan's got a Slurpee, but that's love. I see you're surrounded by children again.
Yeah. There's like 7 of them driving around.
Children?
Yes.
So Marci went camping last weekend and texted me that she was like, "You're not gonna believe it. We're at a site that is surrounded by so many kids." And I was like, "Oh, you'd hate camping with my family because there's like thousands of children with us."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Marci, you do realize that when families want to go camping, like it's
like a babysitter. Like camping is a babysitter.
Well, it's just like a family thing to do. Like, you're not gonna find privacy on a camping trip. Usually.
No, but I also feel like they can let their kids roam free because they feel like it's safe. Whereas if I was a child killer, I would be a camper.
True. Yes, I agree.
Why not? Everyone's like, go ride your bikes.
You do got to keep an eye on your children. We let the older kids ride around the loops.
Yeah.
But they were going into Marci's campsite, and then
the final was when one completely dropped trow and
a little girl, right?
Defecated. Well, I thought it was defecation, but it was pee. Yes.
A little girl.
In our campsite. Just dropped her pants and peed. And then the dads just laughed and got their cameras and came and looked. So I was like, that's it, we're moving. So
yeah, they got a new campsite, a better
down
one.
By the water, so down by the water. Or good.
Yeah,
but
so I was laughing when I pulled in and all these kids were
they're
like...
a little better. They wave.
They're pretty cute.
Yeah, they drive around, and then yesterday, as they're driving around, I'm like, what is wrong? Like, why do we have kids around? And then their 3 parents have chairs against the end of the thing watching their kids. So
Yeah.
it's almost like I'm like,
They're all lined up.
now I just need a drink.
I know. Well,
So it
that's
doesn't
why
bother me.
I'm here.
I just made a breakfast, Sammy.
Look at those. What's he doing
Because
that?
I put the eggs in there. I knew I shouldn't have. No, Yoda. Now you're all ashy.
What an idiot.
He is.
It's very relaxing to watch him do
I
that.
know it is. And he loves
I feel like it could be, you know how ASMR is a thing? They also have one that's soap cutting. That's a thing.
Oh, like
I used to watch people at the fair. They'd make candles.
Yeah.
And people are like, "You're sad," but I'd watch them like keep dipping in different color in water, keep dipping in different color.
It's
in water.
mesmerizing.
And then they take a knife, and then all the color layers, it would make a curl of just like 12 layer color. And I'd be like, and everyone's like, "You're sad that you sat and
No,
watched
that's a
candle
thing.
making."
People like soothing stuff.
Soap would be nice, and wouldn't it? Because it would just glide. There
It's a
really
thing.
is a thing like that. One.
Yeah, so I could imagine this being a thing too.
Yeah. Here we go again on our own.
Going down the only
Good.
road I've ever known.
Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone.
Now I made up my mind.
I ain't wasting no more time.
But here I go again.
Who sings that? Who sings that? Kathy?
Van Halen.
No, it's Whitesnake. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
That's why you have a truck. This is it.
yeah. We're not even in 4-wheel drive.
Oh, God. I'm gonna vomit. The dogs are gonna throw up. Oh, Ryan, there's a
What's
pole.
that pole say?
Oh, Lord.
Don't drive out here.
Something.
They got a setup.
Yeah, they do. See, look at that log they're burning. That log is gonna burn for like 15 hours. Oh, it's beautiful. Why are you stopping?
You said.
Why are you stopping? Are
Oh.
we dead?
You got stuck.
Right, put it in 4-wheel drive. We have dinner. He's a bull crap.
Aw,
Upsetting.
poor guy.
No, he's good.
Well, he's not good.
Well, he would be. Oh my God, there's another one. There's 2.
They'll come back. They're just running.
Come on, guys. Okay.
Bye. Good boy.
Trust you guys.
Watching the tide roll away.
Roll my way.
No, roll away.
Roll my way. He's trying to pull this gigantic. Oh, it's gonna snap. Oh my God!
Oh,
Okay, Ryan fell and it broke.
Yeah, what a man. Okay, let's play a game of
Okay.
marry, kill.
Okay, look at Dolly over there.
And we each think of 3 people and then decide,
Hold up.
would you marry or kill?
Are we doing categories of all boys and all girls?
Yeah, Jason Momoa,
Okay.
Bruno Mars, Ed Sheeran.
Kill Ed Sheeran. I
Rude.
Jason Momoa and marry Bruno Mars.
Oh,
I
wow.
love Bruno Mars.
To be honest, I would marry Ed Sheeran. I would have no choice but to kill Bruno Mars, who I love with my heart and soul. But I don't think he's
You take away
husband material. And honestly, he's quite shorter than me. So
Yeah.
I'm going to have to
you
kill
seen your
him.
husband?
I love
you
my
kill your
husband dearly.
husband?
I mean, between him, Ed Sheeran, and Jason Momoa, I'm afraid I'd have to.
all of his music. You wouldn't.
So you would.
Oh, I love his music.
So you
but
would just
he's-
Momoa. Okay,
Yeah.
I need to think about this wisely because
I wouldn't. I don't like the F word. I would
I'm
say
sorry,
I'd have
sex it.
no. I'd have intimate relations with Jason Momoa.
I don't like that word at all. I feel uncomfortable with it.
Intimate relations.
Okay, Ryan.
I mean-
Ryan! Here's the deal. I might take back my thing. I
Oh, I changed.
would
your
have
mind.
sex with Bruno Mars. I would kill Jason Momoa. And I probably would marry Ed Sheeran.
He is more marriage
because
material.
I feel like he's actually quite funny.
Yeah.
I rethought it as you said it because I'm like...
Funny, sweet,
Yeah, because
good
I wanted
music.
to marry Bruno at first, but I was like, all I know is that he's got good music and the vocal cords of like a god.
Yeah, absolutely. But
after
he's gonna
that,
cheat on
like,
you.
What if he's gonna cheat on me?
He will.
Or what if he's the size of my kneecap?
Or what if he does cocaine?
What if he does do a lot of
I know.
cocaine, he says in his song. So in my mind, I feel like Ed Sheeran, who may do the cocaine every once in a while, is gonna be the fun husband to live with.
Yeah, Ed Sheeran's a
Aaron
cute
Sheeran's a partier.
He's not a partier. He's married,
He
settling
is,
down.
no, he was on a thing saying that he can't go without beer, and that made my whole
I
heart
mean, that's
happy when I heard
fine,
that.
beer, but...
John Krasinski. Do you know who that is?
Are you in office?
yeah, okay.
Yeah. John Krasinski, Chris Pratt, or Will Ferrell.
Okay, definitely marry Will Ferrell, kill
You'd marry Will Ferrell?
John.
Have you seen him? Do you know who he is?
He's the secretary's boyfriend, right?
Yep.
He's fine. He's not impressive to me quite yet.
have you
I'm only
seen-
on season 1.
The Quiet Place.
Yeah.
You're only on season 1?
Yeah.
Emily Blunt.
She's only
Yeah.
on season 1 of The Office. Okay, and
Well,
so you would marry
Marry
fuck
Will.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd have intimate relations.
Sorry,
With
let's go
Chris.
in IR. I'd have IR with... Okay, I would kill Will Ferrell.
So you guys like Pepper Jack? Okay, Pepper Jack.
I don't think I gave a full tour of Marci's trailer. Well, she already put the bed down, but here's... Look at those beautiful floors.
Me fine. Me
It's on the music!
feet.
Honey.
And that's a wrap. What a fun weekend. It's Sunday now, and I look like this. I am gonna take my girls to the craft store, and we're having a quiet day. Also, somebody buy me a trailer. I want one. Those are so fun. You could just take your trailer anywhere and sleep by the ocean, or...
Have bears attack it? Yeah, that'd be so fun.
Hey, if a bear attacks a trailer, they can't get into it. But if they attack your tent, you got a problem. You could sleep on in a mountainside. You could sleep in a Walmart parking lot. Like, really,
Okay.
endless
Who would
possibilities.
sleep in a Walmart parking lot?
You'd be surprised. Okay, Noah. I gotta gear up for the upcoming week. I'm gonna be babysitting Marie's dog Lulu this week. I'm going to, my kids have their last day of school this week. And I think we're gonna have to do something fun to celebrate the last day of school, right? Tune in next Monday to find out. Have a good week, bye!